Saturday, January 11th. Heading out toward Point Magoo to do some more hiking and videoing, vlogging. So cool. Good morning. That is all. Again, driving out toward Point Magoo, Malibu. And if you see up there on the top, you can see a bunch of weather equipment, radars and stuff. That's actually where I'm going to be, on the other side of that cliff. So, and then here's all the farmlands, and now the ocean out that way, and the air base right there. Static displays there. So cool. Started it.
Yeah.
Okay, good morning. So here I'm out here. Over here in front of me is those weather stations I pointed out earlier. And now I made it up that first 6/10 of a mile. And I tried to find the elevation. It's probably 60-70% incline in some places. It's pretty crazy. I forgot how steep it is. What a way to start a hike. But I'm up here now. Up behind me is the flag I might go up to today. Great view up there. But yeah, here's the valley. I'll switch around and give you a good look. And I'm heading out too. Over there is Newbury Park, back through there. All those trails that I'll probably be hitting during my training. And over here is where those weather equipment is. Behind me is where I came from, and the ocean, where the gun range was and all that. Oh yeah. Once you get up here, it's freaking beautiful. I love this area. It's amazing. Okay, see, there's what I was talking about. See how the trail wraps around, and there's all the satellite weather. Who knows? Maybe there's an ICBM missile up there. Just kidding. Beautiful, perfect day for hiking. Time update, and again, just practicing doing this video thing. 1 mile in, doing a 28 per mile average, but that first 6/10, I think I was averaging like a 36 minute mile. That's how slow and steep that thing was. So, but I'm the next 5/10, half a mile, then I'm doing it in about 18 or 19. So it'll be interesting to see what my average is at the end of it, because that's the worst uphill on this trail. Had a little split in the trail, and I had to figure out, try to remember where I'm going. This is my first time up here this season, so I have to try to remember where the splits go. I can make this like a 7-mile loop, or I can make it about an 11-mile loop if I end up down PCH, like Thorn Beach, something like that. It comes up, and then I'd have to walk back up on PCH, which would be a pretty cool walk, because you get to see the big rock there at the point. Real famous. You see it in all like car videos, commercials and stuff like that. They like to film that section of the PCH. So bye. Santa Monica Mountains. Grew up here and just never knew all of this was here. Just amazing. Oh, sweet, it's filled in. Very nice. Heading down again, that way is Newbury Park, and I think it's the Big Sycamore area trail. Trail goes from Newbury Park all the way to the beach. It's a good hike, really good hike. It's about 9-10 miles, pretty straight, really good hike. And up here, I'm gonna reach a point where I have to decide, am I gonna circle back up or am I gonna do the long loop? See how I feel. I feel really good so far. This is the first time I've been out on the trail with my poles, so try to get my timing and coordination with using those. I'm still only carrying about a gallon of water for weight. Try to build up. I don't want to go too hard on that, and just work on my pace and not pushing too hard too fast, which I do every hike. But just really beautiful. Again, you can see way out there the weather stations. Still cruising. Been really cool. Just ran into a group from the Santa Monica Trails Council. A group of volunteers that come out here and do trail maintenance and all that stuff. Really cool people. Got their card in case I want to volunteer, which I really would. It's kind of cool. Ran into, what was it, Little OG. She's done sections of the PCT, mostly up in the Sierras and stuff, so pretty badass. Kind of cool running into people like that on the trail. So yeah, more later. Pretty sure this is where I have to make that decision. Do I head up there and make the 11-mile loop, or do I do here and do, I think it's like a 6-mile loop, head back from where I came, go around that mountain up there. Actually over there you can see it in the distance. I feel pretty good. I don't know. I guess I'll leave that. All right, I'm gonna keep it short. I don't want to kill myself. So yeah, heading down this way. This is kind of a cool, see how overgrown this trail is. Sometimes it's in the past been like bushwhacking. So this part of the trail is really clear. I'm digging it. Glad I went this way. I'll save the longer loop for a little bit later in the training. This is really good. Sometimes, I don't know, we had enough rain this year. A couple of years ago, this was all full. There's a little lake out here. Yeah, nothing. That was 2016 or 17. Good. Over 3 miles now. Pace is good. Feet feel pretty good. I'm in my trail runners today. Still trying to decide, do I want to do trail runners or my hiking boots? I have to decide because I'm going to buy a new pair just before I start. Kind of hedging back towards sticking with my trail runners. We're perspectives here, how this trail goes. Pretty deep stuff. And then it'll bust back out again and we'll be back to kind of what we're used to. But yeah, real glad I came this way. And then coming up here, there's also another decision that I have to make as far as distance. Do I head more straight back to where I came from, or do I go around and up a big mountain that ultimately leads up to the, there's a flag at the top of that mountain I showed earlier. Pretty cool trail. Hop out. So we're heading back toward the beach more. Kind of in a canyon. Aha, I forgot about this. This part of the trail will loop back to the other end where I was thinking about going. But that washed out a few years ago and they still haven't fixed it. I actually hiked down there to see, and I don't see how they'll ever open that part of the trail again. So I think I have to go back down that way and then up there. So there you have it. Okay, so I'm out of that little canyon. There's the beach out there, or the ocean. And you see I'm coming up there, and if you look over there, that's the other choice I'm gonna have to make today. Do I want to drop down into this canyon and climb back up to that top? Because that loops back around to the parking lot, or I can stick on this trail and it's a lot flatter. So, we're coming up on 5 miles. I'm feeling okay. Crazy, beautiful day though. Okay. So there or there. Gotta go up to the top of that thing. But I feel okay. I think I'm gonna try it. Okay, here we go. Well, at least part of it, but there's PCH down there in the ocean. Yeah, buddy. So, almost there. That's the flag and some people. So that would be the ultimate destination, I guess, if I'm up for it. But again, I gotta pick which way to go at the fork. So we'll see. I guess I'm probably gonna do that. I've gone this far, right?
I think I earned more than a buck.
Okay, I made it. There's Port Hueneme, naval base, and then way out there is Oxnard Harbor. So yeah, all sorts of good shit. So I think it's about 6 miles. So this will be about an 8-mile loop, I think, when I'm done. Okay, so almost done. Got a couple of miles maybe left. It's gonna be all downhill, including that last steep section, which downhill is can be kind of brutal, surprisingly. But anyhow, then I'm almost done. Did all my goals today, and I feel pretty good. Didn't even tape my feet today, and don't have any really bad hot spots, so maybe I'm making progress on toughening those up. And even my arches feel okay. I've got tape with me and all that if I needed to, but pretty happy today being my first real off-road hike. So it's all good. So almost done, a couple more videos and then I'm home. Bye. Okay, so that wraps this up. 7.5 miles, 2 hours and 45 minutes, and a lot of vertical. I didn't look that up. But a good one though, considering this is my first hard hike of the year. So onward. Have a good one. Bye.